Okay, so what if we could build a learning system, like from the ground up? One that blends the absolute best of cutting-edge tech with real, genuine human connection. Well, that's exactly the idea behind the EGW model. It's not just a new app or a new tool, it's a whole new ecosystem for education.
But before we dive into all the cool solutions, let's start with a question that I bet a lot of us have felt at some point. Is our current education system actually leaving people behind? You know that frustration, right? The feeling that comes from a system that's trying to teach everyone the exact same thing in the exact same way, all at once.
And that feeling of being left in the dust? It almost always boils down to this one single issue, the one-size-fits-all problem. It's this fundamental challenge that's kind of held education back for decades, and it's exactly what this new model is designed to completely flip on its head. And this really shows the difference perfectly. On one side, you've got traditional education, right? It's all about seat time, how long you've been in a classroom. But on the other side, personalized learning just throws that idea out the window. It's not about how long you sit, it's about what you can actually do. It's a huge shift from just spending time to proving you have the skills.
So if that's the problem, what's the solution look like? Well, the EGWB model proposes something they call a personalized learning ecosystem. And it's all centered around these amazing community hubs called SkillPath villages. So what's in the name, EGWB? It actually stands for education, gaming, wellness, and blockchain, which is a really powerful mix when you think about it. The whole mission here is to use all these pieces to build an AI-powered, community-first ecosystem that makes lifelong learning possible for absolutely everyone.
So, how does this whole thing actually work? Well, it all rests on three core pillars that support each other. We're going to break them down one by one, and we'll start with the brains of the operation, the AI-powered personalization. Now, when you hear AI, don't think of some cold, distant technology. Instead, I want you to picture it as your own personal AI-powered support team, working just for you 24/7 to make sure you succeed.
And here's a look at your new crew. You've got a Sesame.ai to figure out where you are and what you want to achieve. Then there's the AI Growth Coordinator. Think of it as your personal tutor, giving you hints right when you get stuck. CertifyMe.ai is there to validate your skills. And get this, you even have AI agents to help manage your schedule and connect you with mentors and job opportunities. It's the whole package.
And this, right here, is the magic of it. Using AI is what makes this level of personalized support totally scalable. It's how every single person, no matter who they are or where they live, can have their own dedicated coach. That's something that would be completely and utterly impossible with just human staff.
But this model gets that technology is only half of the equation. The second pillar is just as important, and it's all about that high-touch element of human connection. It's about the power of learning together.
And this happens through what's called cohort-based learning. Basically, a group of people moves through the whole program together. They can meet up at these physical community hubs, the SkillPath villages, and that creates this incredible sense of community that works perfectly with the personalized AI guidance.
So, does this whole group learning thing actually work? You better believe it. The data is just staggering. When you learn as part of a cohort, course completion rates can jump by up to 87% compared to when you try to go it all alone. That's a huge difference.
And here's why it works so well. Cohorts build a real sense of community and belonging. They create accountability. You know, that feeling of, hey, we're all in this together, which is so motivating. It's where you find your people, get support, and really learn how to collaborate. Okay, so we've got the AI support team and we've got the human community. But what's the payoff? What does it all lead to? Well, that brings us to the third and final pillar, real, tangible outcomes. This is where learning turns into actual valuable skills for the future. And this is where things get really innovative. Instead of just getting a piece of paper or a PDF certificate, your skills are validated with these secure digital badges. They're built on the LootNext blockchain, which means they are totally tamper-proof. They're a completely trustworthy and instantly verifiable record of what you can do. So here's the journey. You master a new skill, moving at your own pace. You immediately earn a trusted digital badge for it. Then you start stacking those badges to build out this awesome, unique portfolio. And finally, you use that portfolio to unlock real-world career opportunities. It's a super clear pathway from learning to earning.
And what's so cool about this model is that it's not a one-size-fits-all solution for communities either. In a big city, it can help upskill the local workforce or support overcrowded schools. But out in a rural area, it can bridge the gap to advanced courses and even help stop brain drain by sparking local entrepreneurship.
It's incredibly flexible.
You know, if you had to boil this whole ecosystem down to just one single idea, it would be this. It's not about using tech just for the sake of using tech. It's about using it as a strategic enabler to create a way of learning that is truly personal, totally transparent, and most importantly, powered by community.
So that leaves us with one final, pretty important question to think about. It's not just about what this model is, but what it could be. What kind of potential, what kind of new opportunities could a model just like this unlock right in your own community? Something to think about.